Foreign funds continue to exit Qatar. UAE's Dana gas slumps ahead of London court hearing. Saudi index supported by petrochemicals gains. Bank Al Jazeera rises after Fitch affirms credit rating. Egypt sells. Saudi Electric shines on solar plant deal by Saleen Aswad. Dubai, September 17. Reuters. Qatar's stock index fell for a 10th straight session on Sunday as talk of dispute negotiations fails to sway investors, while strong oil prices boosted the Saudi Arabia market. On Friday, Qatari Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani said his country was ready to sit at the negotiating table to try to end its diplomatic dispute with Gulf Arab neighbors. But in the absence of any positive response from the Saudi coalition that is boycotting Qatar, investors did not take the remarks as a sign that the dispute was moving closer to resolution. There is too much uncertainty around Qatar right now, and the full extent of how hard those companies have been hurt by this crisis is yet to be known, one Paris-based fund manager said. Qatar's index fell 0.4% to 8,375 points, but closed 62 points above the session low. The index has lost 6.3% over 10 sessions. Doha Bank dropped 2.6%. Last week, sources told Reuters the bank had cut about 10 jobs in the United Arab Emirates and planned to put some staff on unpaid leave because of the hit to its business from the diplomatic dispute. The bank said the information was incorrect but declined to elaborate. Foreign investors remain net sellers of Qatari stocks by a ratio of almost 3-to-2, bourse data showed. In Abu Dhabi, Dana gas plunged by 6% and accounted for more than 70% of total market volume, dragging down the index by 0.8%. Dana rose last week after its Islamic bondholders proposed a deal to end a dispute over its refusal to redeem $700 million of maturing Sukuk. But Dana rejected the proposal, and a London High Court hearing on the dispute is due to start this week. The Dubai index fell 0.7% in thin trade. Union Properties, the most heavily traded stock, lost 1.1%. In Saudi Arabia, the index rose 0.4% as all but 3 of the 14 listed petrochemical shares rose after Brent oil closed near a 5-month peak above $55 a barrel on Friday. Saudi iron petrochemical added 2%. Banking shares were also generally strong, with Bank Al Jazeera climbing 3.9% after ratings agency Fitch affirmed the lender's BBB credit rating with a stable outlook. Newly listed Zarat Al Waha, which makes plastic bottle caps and other products, rose as much as 9.6% from its initial public offer price of 51.0 reals on its first day of trade, but closed 3.5% lower. Egypt's index closed flat, with Juhayna Food Industries down 1.4% after declaring a cash dividend of 0.15 Egyptian pounds for the latest period. Saudi Electric jumped by 7.1% on news that the company had signed a 25-year agreement with the government of Egypt to build, own and operate a 65-megawatt solar power plant. Highlight Saudi Arabia. The index rose 0.4% to 7,403 points. Dubai. The index lost 0.7% to 3,632 points. Abu Dhabi. The index fell 0.8% to 4,447 points. Qatar. The index lost 0.4% to 8,375 points. Egypt. The index edged up by 0.01% to 13,613 points. Kuwait. The index edged down by 0.03% to 6,912 points. Bahrain. The index slipped by 0.3% to 1,300 points. Oman. The index lost 0.1% to 4,998 points. Editing by Andrew Torchier and David Goodman. All standards to Thomson Reuters Trust Principles.